Hello everyone, welcome to a playthrough of Project Zomboid. This playthrough has a few firsts for me, so I'll start off, I'll give you a little intro of what my sandbox settings are, what my character build is, and then we'll get into the action, the life of Zomboid. Um, so I start off here doing all my settings. And I do have a bunch of mods installed. A lot of them are maps and things. Some of them are quality of life and crafting kind of stuff, but um, not too important right off the bat. So I do spawn in New Denver, which is a new place for me. I've never really lived on that side of the map. Um, I've got super zombies in this too. So first I've had that. Um, they're all fast shamblers, but they're all like super tough, and then all their senses are set to random. So we could get an extra super zombie coming after us with super hearing and sight and memory. There is no zombie respawn, and we just have it set to low zombies, but if you've played on Zomboid, you know that low zombies is still a lot of zombies. Um, we have the helicopter set to sometimes, which is also a first for me. I'm usually quite afraid of the helicopters. We've got rare loot, and everything else is pretty much standard zombie apocalypse stuff. Um, I am gonna make my character pretty weak as far as melee, so I did turn on multi-hit. And the biggest mod that impacts the gameplay for me is please don't feed the zombies. And on this one, I played with the first time with spooky, scary skeletons. So watch this to find out what that really entails if you haven't played it before, because it was interesting learning it. Um, so going into my build, I've basically come up with kind of a glass cannon build. The last few times I've played, I've gone really high strength and really bad on gunplay. Um, Going as far as like being the anti-gun activist. So this is completely opposite. I'm getting high aiming and reloading, and then having very low melee and also very low armor properties. So I took restrictive, so I can't really have too much protection, and I've taken things like um, out of shape, severely underweight, all these different things that really make it hard to dish out damage with melee weapons. So with that, we will get into the game and see where it takes us. So being that this is New Denver and not your standard spawns, I have a zombie in my house already. It goes down pretty easily, fortunately. I always try to close the windows, the curtains as soon as I can. And since this is not the standard spawn house, I give the doors a couple thumps. And there you go, I start hearing thumps back. Of course, there's a blaring TV. We find that zombie that's in our house. Fortunately, there's only one in that room. And despite our physical ailments, he goes down pretty easily as well. A magnum is found in the bedroom, which is a pretty good find. And I did take the thing to be prepared and have some ammo with me. So I have some ammo with the magnum as well. So it does look like I'm in the city though from my mini map, and there's a lot of houses. So I probably won't be using it anytime soon. I also noticed that in my inventory I have Mary's earrings. This is the first time I've taken the sentimental trait, which if you lose your sentimental item, which in my case is Mary's earrings, I would start getting sad and depressed and have all kinds of uh, issues. So um, taking it, it's been interesting, and I would probably take this trait again as like one of my standard negative traits. So I do spot a zombie out front, and considering that I know I got my TV going and that kind of stuff, dead zombies in my house, I decided to go try to take that out with a little knife that I found, and of course more zombies start spotting me, so I got a little bit more than I was expecting, but fortunately only a few, so I take them down, and this is enough. 3 of them are enough to start triggering please don't feed the zombies. So zombies could start hoarding and come to my location because of these, or just in general they'll come and stop by my house since they'll stop to eat the other zombies. So that's always a blast. So I've recently learned about the Life and Living channel, so I start um, turning that on. Hopeful that I can get some XP off that. Also, I try to lock up this house a little bit because there's a lot of books and things in here that can pass the time. So try to close some curtains. I also got a good amount of clothing and stuff off the zombies, so I'm hoping I can cover up all the windows with sheets and things. I've gotten in the habit of trying to favorite some essential things. That way, if I get like multiple pencils or multiples of screwdrivers or things, I can just hit transfer all, and that way it saves me from one, losing my item, and two, just makes it so much quicker to organize my stuff. Early game, I never worry about organizing my stuff too much in my house because I know that there's a high chance I'm going to die anyhow, so a lot of it ends up on the floor. Due to please don't feed the zombies, I do start getting rid of the zombie corpses that are inside. I'm fairly sure that they will start breaking on my house, banging on my doors and windows just to get inside to eat those zombies. So I definitely want to get those zombie corpses out of my house. On top of the normal, like, I don't want dead zombies in my house, you know? So, one of the Life and Living channel. programs comes on, so I have to book it to get that zombie corpse outside. And I grab all the books that I can read so I can read during the show. And then, boom, zombies breaking into the house right off the bat, dude. Heard a window break. I have a zombie at the other door. My dude's already super out of breath and thirsty and overweight and totally unhappy. And they just keep coming. And the more I kill, the more they're gonna keep coming. Look how strong that zombie is, man. That's it for this episode. Will Russell Doss survive another day in the zombie apocalypse? Like, subscribe, and tune in next time to the Project Zomboid adventure to find out.